Just reflecting on some stuff in CB codes, citizen band radio. AM and FM, all man, any man, angel man, FM, female man. In pi 3.14159265, compared into citizens band radio, none of them, there is no 1015, there is no 1014, there is no 1029, and there is no 1056, or is it 65? None of the pies are in there in the citizens bands. PM is like a menstrual cycle. Citizens band radio, this is my license. How can I show you this? This is what I'm allowed in my license. 1, 2, 3, 4A, 4B, 4C, and 5. I got all of them. FM. This is air brakes. So when you have FM radio and FM on this license, it says air brakes. So now I got another way to look at things. What else am I going to chomp down to besides ending off the year by misplacing my phone 3 days I'm looking for it, breaking my windshield, getting paint all over my hands? That's okay. It's all okay. Whatever happens, there's a reason that you caused it to happen. Oh, it happened to me. Well, what's the reason why it happened to you? Well, it just did. That's not the way it works. It just did because of the reason of the knowledge that you knew before. You went on the road, you had an accident. First of all, you got into the car. What did you do wrong to be in somebody's way to hit you? Doesn't mean it's your fault. Look at this mustache. It just keeps sticking up here. I don't know why. What else should I talk about? Games people play. Coffee cups. I don't know if you can see this. I didn't decode it, but here's all the cream, milk, and sugar. How it's so sweet it is. But at the same time, when you see a letter D, isn't it 500? Isn't the letter C 100? Isn't the letter L 50? Isn't the letter X 10? There's more and more to everything, even in the games of craps. In the games of craps, if you get a 2 and 2, if I'm correct, it's 7 to 1. So you'd have to understand that would be the 7th gate, or the letter G. 3 and 3 is 8 to 1. 4 and 4 is 8 to 1. And 5 and 5, again, is 7 to 1. But if you think and listen, 2 and 2, the opposition of the dice is 5 and 5 and have the same payout. 3 and 3, the opposition of the dice is 4 and 4 and have the same payout. The odds that are different are 1, 1 and 6, 6. Now, I may have done this on a video already, but I'm redoing it again. But 1 and 1 has a payout of 30 to 1, which is creation. 1 angel for 1 soul. 6 and 6 is 1 man for 1 world. 1 and 1 is 2. 6 and 6 is 12. 6 and 6 is 12 equals 1 and 2 is 3. So you have 2 and 3 creation. 2 and 3 is 5. 5 reflects the 9 birth. Because of the odds and craps, they pay the same thing. And the letter count of 5 and 9 together are 42, totaling to 84, which is 7 weeks of 12. We don't count the 13th week. Don't forget, we're in a built world. Okay? We saw Star Wars, how it melted. We watched Star Trek over the times. Another thing that's really funny is my best video I ever did was called I Agree. I have a total of 1,414, which is DNA, views. I have 1,232 monitored views, which is 44 again. And 111 minutes. That means they watched this video for less than 8 seconds 1,400 times. 111. That's my parking number. My 111 parking number is in between 2 buildings. I am in the 3 of creation of number 13, the block I stay in, on a street called Park Avenue. So it's all really weird for me. The other thing in craps, 1 and 2 has a special payout. I do not remember what it is. But I know when you're starting the game off and you're not playing on the come out roll, you're playing at the don't come out roll. 1 and 2 is a winner, father and mother. The come out roll will be any other number, and the winner will be 7 or 11, which is the open passage of the gates or the spirit angel of man. I know that I'm not wrong, but I also know that my explanation of my definitions are not great enough for to have enough people to come and view my visions again. What's really weird is 2 days ago I had 500 hits in one day. I don't get 500 hits in one day. I get 50, 60. Something was weird about that. Who came and watched me? I'm confusing, don't forget. I am definitely confusing. Because that's the way it is. It's all confusing. If it wasn't, you'd know all about life. For me, 2012 continued on to one of the first videos I did, the moon, it's not real. Not the way you think. For me, there's a rafter, just like going to a football stadium. The lights are on the top, well, the stars are on the top. Just like the snowmaking machines are hung from the rafters, and it snows on us. Apparently, we need the snow into this world for a reason. I'm not quite sure what it is. What do I believe? I believe that the oceans are at the bottom of this world. I also believe that the oceans, in all actuality, if they wanted to, they would lower all the land. They'd lower the land and say, hey, look, the ocean went up 3 inches. Or they can tilt the world inside up to a certain degree. Don't forget, in Urantia world, there's only so much the evildoers can do. There's only so much that God, the creator of this world, of his part of this world, can do. Now, I've shown this one before, but it's really funny because in French, you can go 1, 2, 3, or un, deux, trois, which means one of 3. Or one of you, because trois means you. But 3 in French also says communication king, R-O-I. There's other things like smoking. Smo, spirit, mo, word. K, king. Why? Because once you're kinged, you can move in all directions. There's one in here directing you. The spirit up top, you're 2, just like in horse racing, thoroughbred and standardbred. The games of pull, stripes and solid, which is the reason for which. Now, why am I coming off with all these same ordinary videos? I can just say, listen, just for you is only a letter. Okay is 2 separate letters. They put together, it makes the same word. 1, 2, tree. Oh, not a tree. Not 2 trees. Just 1 tree that creates the 2 of you for the 3 of us. Can you see this? The letter I inside here. These are all letter P's in each corner. They're also, if you look, it's a letter R. If you also look, it's 70, 70, 70, 70. Why is it 70, 70? See the 7? And there's the O. Here's the 2 arrows facing each other, 4 and 6. 7, 7, 7, 7 is 280. 280 crisscross corners creates the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Division, 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 division is 8. So you would have 288, or 288 days multiplied by 1.25. Now there's so many numbers. There's so many numbers. So many numbers. Anyways, we're going to twist this into something else. I came up with a number that when I reversed it, I think it was 66 times 66, which I think is 4,356, plus 11 times 11. Those are the 2 dice, and they also connect to 1 and 1 and 6 and 6 and craps. Together, it's 4477, or 1664, which is the total of 80. Or 8 by 0 is 120. 120 by 0 is 180. That's half a round. 180 by 0 is 270. 270 by 0 is 405. Stop. 40.5. That's the Monopoly game. Center spot. Collect the money in the middle. So I'm just throwing things all around over here. I'm going to end it right now. I'm trying to get back online in my head. I've been a little offline lately. No comments, please, that I've been offline all my life, but that's okay. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Did I miss something? It's crazy. It's crazy. Something's definitely coming to happen. As soon as the pressure from the evil side builds, there will be no choice but to open the gates and let the others in to save us. Is that the way it should be? Of course. If it was a movie, that's the way it would be. So we end it. very much. Raphael 7286. Krista E., thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. Thank you.